Hi, this is Diana and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make an old-fashioned cream corn recipe. Over 40 years ago, a very famous chef shared this recipe with me and now I want to share it with you. So let's get started with the ingredients. What do we need for our cream corn? We need corn, half and half, some sugar, some butter, some flour, and also some Parmesan cheese. We're going to put our corn in our pan. And now we're going to cover our corn with our half and half. You just want enough half and half in there to cover the corn. Now you want to turn this up to about a medium-high heat until it comes to a boil. And also, we always use frozen corn on this, and you can either use the white corn or the yellow corn, whatever is your preference of corn. I happen to be using the white corn right now. Okay, now you can see that our corn and our half and half has come to a boil. You don't want it to fully come to a boil. Now we're going to turn off the heat and we're going to, as you can see here, I've got a strainer and a bowl, and we're going to strain our corn from our cream. Okay, we're going to make our roux now. We're going to put our butter in here and we're going to let it melt. Okay, our butter has melted. Now we're going to add our flour. And it's just making a roux. So we're stirring this flour in here and with our butter until it gets nice and thick. A little bit more flour. A bit more flour. Okay, we've got our roux made here, and now and you want this at about a medium low temperature. You want to keep it hot but not over heated. Okay, now we're going to add our half and half, and we're just going to add a little bit at a time. Stir that in. Just going to keep adding this as we go along and keeping, we don't want it to be too thin. We want to keep it a little thickness in there. And adding your cream in there a little at a time. Okay, you can see how nice and creamy my sauce has become. I used a whisk. Now I'm putting the last bit of the cream in, and we're going to stir that around. See how nice and thick it gets. You don't want it too thick now. This is about how we want it. Okay, now we're going to put in our corn. Oh, look at that, how delicious. Nice and thick. Okay, now we're going to put in our sugar. Add some sweetness here. Okay, now everything's stirred in, and all we're going to do now is we're going to put some melted butter just on the very top. Just kind of sprinkle a little butter on the very top here. kind of drizzle some. And then you take some Parmesan, grated Parmesan, and you sprinkle some on the top. And if you don't like Parmesan cheese, you don't have to put this on, but it does add an extra flavor to this. Now, we're going to put this in the oven under the broiler, and just until it turns a little crispy and brown on the top. Here's our cream corn, and this is how it should look. Now, this looks so good, I'm going to taste some right from the pot. I'm not dishing it up. Let's try some. Hot. But it's delicious. Now for this and other recipes, go to my website, CookingWithDiana.com. Bye now.